Hello, I'm Evan Chancellor, and this is part of the series on the Max Pottag Preparatory Melodies. This is number 37, the Brioso, from page 14. Here's some comments on how to work on this piece.
So this is number 37, the Brioso. This is one of your fast technical pieces. You should do this as quickly as you can. For a lot of students, probably quarter equals 100 is going to be a good tempo. A little faster, a little slower. The most important thing is accuracy, not speed. But you do want this to fly. I mean, you really can just burn this, as it says. It's very fiery, so it should be quick, lively, really intense. You can overdo those crescendos, decrescendos. This should be a very dramatic piece with a wide dynamic range. There's some things that we can work on. The beginning is pretty straightforward. With these leaps, you may want to consider, for instance, using the open thumb fingering, the open B-flat horn, for both of these notes. Use thumb 1 and 2 for both octave Ds. That'll help maybe with a little security in those. A lot of scale type movements. When we get in here at the piano here, what I would use all B-flat horn for this. So trigger 2 for the E, and then keep the thumb open, 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 still on the thumb on the B-flat side. You can use first for G, and then open, 1 and 2, or open actually for the A, and then open C. B-flat first, open, second valve, open, and open. And then it provides a really nice security. And what we can do here is to begin by perhaps playing the rising line and leaving the C's out. Then try the pairs, the slurred pairs. Then put it together. The next bar is another interesting place because as we come in here, this can look very confusing. It's very daunting the first time some students look at this, but it's really not so bad. You can play all of that except for one note, open on the B-flat side, so with the thumb and no other valves down. You can use the 1 and 2 or open for that first note for the high A. And start this very slowly. Find the pitches carefully. You might start by tonguing everything. Keep it the same. And a couple of bobbles, so we're going to do that again. I like that better, so I'm going to do that a few times and get that really solid before I try to speed it up. Once I get a little more comfortable, then I may increase the tempo slightly. I'm going to add in the slurred pairs on the beginning of each beat as it's marked. Dee-da-da-da, and so on. This can all be played open on the B-flat side, that's with the thumb and no other valves, except for this low A here that you have to use the 1 and 2 combination. And so that works really nice for accuracy. Just keep it on the B-flat side. As we move over here, the next part is pretty straightforward. On the second page, we want to keep all throughout the entire piece good clarity, good clear staccatos, nice separated staccatos, pretty punchy staccato too, I would say, because of the style. This last bit, this is a pedal C. With some of these you have to count your ledger lines. You're starting on a pedal C. This is probably not going to be real pianissimo because it's so low. We want it to speak. That's the main thing. It's just going to be not loud, and then we're going to crescendo from not loud to quite loud. So that you'll play open on the F side. After that, you'll go to the, I would go to the thumb for this F, thumb 1 and 2, thumb, back is still on the thumb 1 and 2, trigger with the open, open, open on the B flat side, trigger 1 and 2, trigger open, and just thumb open for the rest of it. So you can do all of this last measure open on the B flat side, and it sits really nice. And again, like our other passage, start this very slowly, do 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 do, and to be very clear and precise with it. And then once you feel comfortable with that, then you can speed it up a little bit. And this works quite well all on the B flat horn. It'll pop out. You'll find much easier in that way. Should be very quick. Be sure that the tempo you take here as you practice this last bit, that's really going to determine the tempo you can take for the whole piece. You can't suddenly get to that last measure and slam on the brakes, or last two measures, and slow down. It's got to be in tempo, so start practicing everything slowly, and then speed up the entire thing as you get comfortable with those more challenging passages. All right, let's listen to this again.